Welcome to today's video, where we will be delving deep into a topic that affects all of us, our health. We are going to talk about some common foods that we consume daily, many of which can cause harm to our bodies over time. But don't worry, we're not here to just criticize these foods. Instead, we'll be discussing their impact on our health in a scientific, detailed manner, shedding light on how they influence our body systems and how they contribute to chronic health conditions. We'll look at foods like sugary breakfast cereals, boxed juices, fried foods, energy drinks, and processed snacks, among others. By the end of this video, you'll have a much better understanding of why these foods may not be as innocent as they seem and how their excessive consumption can have far-reaching consequences. We know that many of us reach for sugary cereals or drink a can of soda without thinking twice. They are often marketed as convenient, tasty, and sometimes even healthy options. But the truth is that these foods have a dark side, one that isn't always apparent in their colorful packaging or catchy advertisements. The first step in taking control of your health is understanding what's going on beneath the surface, and that's exactly what we aim to do today. In this video, we will break down the physiological effects of each of these foods, starting from the simplest snack to the most processed products. We will explore how these foods impact your metabolism, your cardiovascular health, your brain, your gut, and even your skin. By diving into scientific research and clinical studies, we'll highlight the mechanisms through which these foods can lead to diseases like diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and even certain types of cancer. But we're not just here to lecture you, we want to empower you. We want to provide you with the knowledge to make informed decisions about what you put into your body. The food industry has a massive influence on the choices we make, often making it difficult to understand the true effects of our diets. But by understanding the science behind these foods, you'll be able to take a more active role in your health and choose options that will nourish and support your body in the long term. Throughout this video, we'll break down complex physiological concepts in a way that's easy to understand. Whether you're a nutrition enthusiast, someone just looking to improve your health, or a person curious about the effects of your everyday foods, this video is for you. Together, we'll dive deep into the effects of sugar, artificial sweeteners, unhealthy fats, fried foods, and more, covering topics that are often left unexplored. We'll examine how these foods affect your body's internal systems, from the role sugar plays in triggering insulin spikes to the inflammation caused by fried foods. We will explain the scientific reasons behind why you may be feeling fatigued, gaining weight, or struggling with chronic conditions like hypertension and digestive issues. In addition, we'll look at recent studies, clinical trials, and peer-reviewed research to present data on the harm these foods can cause, offering you a clear view of the current state of nutritional science. But don't worry, we're not here to just point out the problems. We'll also offer solutions. We'll guide you through healthier alternatives, practical tips on how to reduce harmful foods from your diet, and actionable steps to make healthier choices every day. We're all about progress, not perfection, and this video aims to help you move toward a more balanced, vibrant lifestyle. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the science of food and health. By the end of this video, we hope that you'll not only understand the potential harms of certain foods, but also feel inspired to take charge of your health and make better choices for your future. This journey isn't about making drastic, unsustainable changes. It's about learning and implementing small adjustments that can lead to profound, long-term improvements in your overall well-being. Now let's get started and uncover the hidden dangers that could be lurking in your kitchen. Grab a pen and paper, take some notes, and let's embark on this health journey together. In the modern world, the food we consume is directly tied to our health, well-being, and longevity. Over the last several decades, the increase in processed and convenience foods has led to a shift in dietary habits. Whereas past generations ate a relatively unprocessed diet rich in whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, today, we are surrounded by fast food, sugary snacks, and chemically engineered products designed for convenience. The consequences of this shift are profound, with rising rates of chronic diseases like obesity, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and various forms of cancer. Understanding the specific effects of certain foods on the body is critical. These foods, often marketed as time savers or healthy alternatives, can have detrimental effects on physiological functions, body structures, and long-term health. Scientific research and medical studies have repeatedly shown the connection between excessive consumption of certain food groups, such as breakfast cereals, sugary drinks, and fried foods, and a wide array of health issues. The following sections will dive into a detailed and scientifically backed examination of the physiological effects of common food items that harm the body, explaining the mechanisms through which they disrupt normal bodily functions. These foods include sugary cereals, boxed juices, white bread, alcohol, artificial sweeteners, fried foods, and more. By understanding these effects, we can make better informed decisions about what we consume and how it impacts our health. Breakfast cereals with sugar. The sweetened breakfast choice. What they are. Breakfast cereals, particularly those marketed to children or as quick breakfast options, are often heavily processed and contain added sugars. These cereals, while convenient, are typically low in fiber, protein, and essential micronutrients. Many of these products are fortified with synthetic vitamins and minerals to make them appear nutritionally balanced. However, this fortification does not compensate for the lack of whole foods and the excessive sugar content, which is a major concern for long-term health. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Impact on blood sugar regulation. Sugary cereals are typically high on the glycemic index, meaning they cause a rapid increase in blood glucose levels after consumption. This is problematic for insulin regulation, as the body must release more insulin to manage the spike in blood sugar. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Studies show that diets rich in high glycemic foods are associated with a greater risk of developing insulin resistance and metabolic syndrome. Anderson et al., 2009. Obesity. The consumption of sugary cereals leads to an overconsumption of calories, especially when eaten in large portions. These cereals are often consumed with added milk or fruit, which further increases caloric intake without providing substantial satiety. High sugar intake is directly linked to increased fat storage, particularly visceral fat, which surrounds internal organs. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found a significant correlation between sugar-sweetened cereal consumption and increased body fat percentage. Mika et al., 2017. Increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Excess sugar intake has long been associated with cardiovascular diseases (CVD). The added sugars in breakfast cereals contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which damage blood vessels and promote the development of atherosclerosis. According to the American Heart Association, high sugar consumption is one of the most important dietary risk factors for the development of coronary artery disease and stroke. Johnson et al., 2009. Impact on gut health. A diet high in sugary cereals can disrupt the balance of gut microbiota. Excessive sugar can promote the growth of harmful bacteria and fungi, such as Candida, while inhibiting the growth of beneficial bacteria like Bifidobacteria and Lactobacillus. This imbalance can lead to gut dysbiosis, which is associated with digestive issues like bloating, constipation, and even systemic inflammation. Studies show that a high-sugar diet can lead to a reduction in gut diversity, which is a marker of poor gut health and immune function. Leahy et al., 2017. Sugary breakfast cereals are a convenient but problematic food choice. Their high glycemic index, calorie density, and low nutritional value contribute to a wide range of health issues, from insulin resistance and obesity to cardiovascular disease and gut dysbiosis. Understanding these effects can help consumers make more informed choices and seek healthier alternatives, such as whole grains, fruits, and proteins, to start the day on a better nutritional foundation. Boxed juices. The deceptive beverage. What they are. Boxed juices are marketed as a healthy alternative to sugary soft drinks, but they often contain large amounts of added sugar, preservatives, and artificial flavorings. Even juices labeled as 100% fruit juice can contain excessive amounts of sugar, often in the form of high fructose corn syrup, and are often devoid of the fiber that whole fruits provide. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Sugar and insulin resistance. Similar to sugary cereals, boxed juices cause rapid spikes in blood glucose levels. The high fructose content can also impair liver function. Fructose is metabolized in the liver and can lead to fatty liver disease when consumed in excess. Research has shown that fructose contributes to insulin resistance and fat accumulation in the liver, both of which are key factors in the development of metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes. Basciano et al., 2005. Nutrient deficiency. Unlike whole fruits, which are packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, boxed juices are often stripped of their beneficial components during the juicing process. The lack of fiber means that juices do not promote feelings of fullness, which leads to overeating. Moreover, the juice's high sugar content can lead to nutrient deficiencies over time, as the body focuses on metabolizing sugar instead of obtaining nutrients from more diverse food sources. Impact on teeth and oral health. Sugary liquids, like boxed juices, coat the teeth, providing a constant supply of sugar for oral bacteria to ferment, which leads to plaque formation and tooth decay. A study in the Journal of Clinical Dentistry found a clear link between the frequent consumption of sugary drinks and the prevalence of cavities, particularly in children. Marshall et al., 2011. Boxed juices, although often marketed as healthy, can lead to various health issues such as insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, nutrient deficiencies, and dental problems. The lack of fiber and the presence of excessive sugar make them a poor substitute for whole fruits. Opting for water unsweetened herbal teas or smoothies made with whole fruits and vegetables is a much healthier choice. White bread, the refined carbohydrate trap. What it is? White bread is made from refined wheat flour that has been stripped of its bran and germ, leaving only the starchy endosperm. This process removes most of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making white bread nutritionally inferior to whole grain options. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Blood sugar spikes. White bread is high in simple carbohydrates, which are quickly converted into glucose, causing a rapid rise in blood sugar levels. This puts strain on the pancreas as it works to release insulin, and over time, this can lead to insulin resistance and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Studies have shown that white bread, as a refined carbohydrate, has a high glycemic index, which is a key factor in blood sugar regulation. Slavin, 2008. Obesity and weight gain. Due to its low fiber content, white bread does not promote satiety, leading individuals to eat more throughout the day. The lack of fiber means that it is digested quickly, causing hunger pangs soon after consumption. Over time, this can contribute to weight gain and obesity, both of which are linked to a variety of chronic diseases. Research shows that people who consume refined grains, like white bread, are more likely to gain weight compared to those who consume whole grains. Liu et al., 2003. Digestive health. The lack of fiber in white bread can lead to digestive issues like constipation and bloating. Fiber is essential for proper bowel function, and the absence of it in white bread means the digestive system is deprived of the necessary bulk to keep things moving smoothly. Studies have shown that a diet low in fiber increases the risk of colorectal cancer and other gastrointestinal disorders. Terry et al., 2001. White bread, while a staple in many diets, has little nutritional value compared to whole grain alternatives. Its high glycemic index, lack of fiber, and propensity to contribute to weight gain and insulin resistance make it a poor dietary choice. Choosing whole grain options over white bread can significantly improve health outcomes, from blood sugar control to digestive health. Sugar, the hidden culprit. What it is? Sugar, particularly refined sugar, sucrose, and high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, is one of the most prevalent ingredients in modern diets. It is added to a wide variety of processed foods, beverages, and snacks. Although naturally occurring sugars in fruits and vegetables are paired with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, refined sugars are absorbed rapidly by the body and cause various negative effects when consumed in excess. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes. High sugar consumption is closely linked to the development of metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions that increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Studies have shown that excess sugar intake leads to insulin resistance, a key factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. Research in the Journal of Clinical Investigation reveals that chronic overconsumption of sugar, particularly fructose, contributes to the accumulation of fat in the liver. Lustig et al., 2012. A hallmark of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. Obesity. Consuming excessive amounts of sugar increases the overall calorie intake and contributes to weight gain. Unlike other sources of calories, sugar does not promote satiety, meaning individuals often overeat. The liver processes fructose differently from glucose, converting it into fat, which can lead to an increase in visceral fat, a dangerous form of fat linked to numerous health problems, including insulin resistance and cardiovascular diseases. Teff et al., 2004. Cardiovascular disease. A high-sugar diet leads to an increase in inflammatory markers, which are associated with the development of cardiovascular diseases. Studies have shown that excessive sugar intake can lead to elevated triglycerides, high LDL cholesterol levels, and arterial stiffness, all of which contribute to the hardening of the arteries and an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Basu et al., 2014. Impact on the brain. Excess sugar intake has been shown to alter brain function and can contribute to the development of addiction-like behaviors. Consuming large amounts of sugar activates the brain's reward center, releasing dopamine and leading to a temporary feeling of pleasure. Over time, this can create a cycle of craving and overconsumption. Studies have shown that excessive sugar intake can impair cognitive function and increase the risk of depression. Burns et al., 2015. The excessive consumption of sugar is a major contributor to various chronic diseases, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and cognitive impairments. Reducing sugar intake is essential for maintaining long-term health, and it is important to be aware of hidden sources of sugar in processed foods, especially those that do not overtly appear to be sweet. Alcohol, a double-edged sword. What it is? Alcohol is a widely consumed substance, often associated with social gatherings and relaxation. It is a central nervous system depressant that can have both short-term and long-term effects on the body. While moderate alcohol consumption may have some health benefits, such as potential heart protection, excessive consumption is strongly linked to numerous health problems. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Liver damage and cirrhosis. Alcohol is metabolized primarily by the liver. Chronic alcohol consumption overwhelms the liver's ability to process it efficiently, leading to the buildup of toxic byproducts like acetaldehyde. Over time, this can cause liver inflammation, fatty liver disease, and cirrhosis. According to the World Health Organization, alcohol consumption is one of the leading causes of liver cirrhosis worldwide. Rem et al., 2009. Brain function and cognitive decline. Alcohol impairs the functioning of the brain, affecting neurotransmitter balance, and inhibiting cognitive processes such as memory, attention, and problem-solving. Long-term excessive alcohol consumption is linked to brain shrinkage, particularly in areas associated with memory and learning. Research published in Neurobiology of Aging found that chronic alcohol use is associated with structural brain changes, including the reduction in gray matter. Nixon et al., 2014. Cardiovascular disease. Excessive alcohol intake can cause high blood pressure, arrhythmias, and an increased risk of heart failure. Chronic heavy drinking is associated with cardiomyopathy, a condition where the heart muscle weakens and cannot pump blood effectively. In a study published in The Lancet, researchers found that heavy drinking increases the risk of hypertension and heart disease. Rem et al., 2015. Cancer risk. Alcohol consumption has been classified as a carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IRC. It is a risk factor for several types of cancer, including mouth, throat, liver, breast, and colorectal cancers. Alcohol increases the risk of cancer by promoting the formation of harmful chemicals, such as acetaldehyde, that damage DNA and interfere with normal cellular processes, Seitz et al., 2012. While moderate alcohol consumption might offer some short-term relaxation, excessive drinking can lead to severe and long-lasting health consequences. Chronic alcohol abuse affects the liver, brain, cardiovascular system, and increases the risk of several cancers. Reducing alcohol intake or eliminating it altogether can greatly improve overall health and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Artificial sweeteners. The false promise of low-calorie sweetness. What they are. Artificial sweeteners, including aspartame, saccharin, sucralose, and stevia, are synthetic substances used to sweeten foods and beverages without adding significant calories. They are marketed as healthier alternatives to sugar and are commonly found in diet sodas, sugar-free snacks, and sugar substitutes. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Impact on gut health. Artificial sweeteners can alter the composition of gut microbiota. Studies have shown that sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose disrupt the balance of beneficial gut bacteria, leading to dysbiosis, which is associated with obesity, metabolic syndrome, and even mental health disorders. Research published in Nature demonstrated that artificial sweeteners can induce glucose intolerance by altering the gut microbiome, Suez et al., 2014. Metabolic effects. Although artificial sweeteners do not provide calories, they can still influence metabolic processes. Some studies suggest that consuming artificial sweeteners may increase cravings for sweet and high-calorie foods, leading to overeating and potential weight gain. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that individuals who consumed artificial sweeteners were more likely to develop metabolic syndrome over time. Fowler et al., 2008. Neurological effects. Certain artificial sweeteners, particularly aspartame, have been linked to neurological effects, including headaches, dizziness, and mood disorders. Some research suggests that the breakdown products of aspartame, such as phenylalanine and methanol, may negatively affect the central nervous system, leading to symptoms such as anxiety and irritability in susceptible individuals. Stejink et al., 2001. While artificial sweeteners offer a low-calorie alternative to sugar, they come with their own set of health risks. These sweeteners can disrupt gut health, contribute to metabolic issues, and even impact neurological function. Reducing reliance on artificial sweeteners by choosing natural alternatives, such as fruits or honey, may provide a healthier and more sustainable approach to sweetness. Fried foods. The danger of overheating oil. What they are. Fried foods, such as French fries, fried chicken, and chips, are created by submerging food in hot oil. While frying can enhance flavor and texture, it also significantly increases the calorie density of the food and alters the fat composition of the ingredients. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Trans fats and inflammation. Deep frying causes oils to break down and form harmful compounds, including trans fats. These artificial fats are known to increase levels of LDL cholesterol, bad cholesterol, and decrease HDL cholesterol, good cholesterol. The result is an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Studies have shown that trans fats contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which are linked to the development of coronary artery disease. Mozaffarian et al., 2006. Obesity. Fried foods are calorie-dense and contain a large proportion of unhealthy fats. These fats are readily stored in the body as adipose tissue, leading to weight gain. Moreover, the high-calorie intake from fried foods can promote a state of insulin resistance, contributing to obesity and metabolic diseases like type 2 diabetes. Mika et al., 2017. Cancer risk. When oils are heated to high temperatures, such as during frying, they form harmful compounds known as acrylamide. Acrylamide has been classified as a probable human carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer. Research has found that frequent consumption of fried foods, particularly those fried at high temperatures, increases the risk of developing certain types of cancer, such as colorectal and breast cancer. Cavallari et al., 2000. Fried foods are high in unhealthy fats, calories, and carcinogenic compounds. Regular consumption of these foods is associated with an increased risk of obesity, cardiovascular disease, and cancer. Opting for grilled, baked, or steamed foods can help reduce these risks and contribute to a healthier diet. Cooking oils. The hidden risks in your kitchen. What they are. Cooking oils are essential for preparing many dishes, but not all oils are created equal. Common cooking oils include vegetable oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, and olive oil. While some oils, like olive oil, are considered healthy when used in moderation, many commercially processed oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can lead to adverse health effects when consumed excessively. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Omega-6 fatty acids and inflammation. Many commonly used cooking oils, such as sunflower, corn, and soybean oil, are rich in omega-6 polyunsaturated fatty acids. These oils are often processed at high temperatures, which can cause them to oxidize and form harmful free radicals. Excessive omega-6 intake, combined with a low omega-3 intake, promotes a pro-inflammatory state in the body. Chronic inflammation has been linked to the development of conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Simopoulos, 2002. Heart disease and stroke. A diet high in omega-6 fatty acids relative to omega-3 fatty acids can contribute to the development of cardiovascular disease. Studies have shown that omega-6 fatty acids can increase the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, leading to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, known as atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Bertolotti et al., 2004. Obesity and metabolic dysfunction. Cooking oils high in omega-6 fatty acids can lead to an imbalance in fat metabolism. These oils contribute to the accumulation of visceral fat, the harmful fat that surrounds internal organs. Visceral fat is a significant risk factor for metabolic diseases, including insulin resistance and obesity. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a diet rich in omega-6 fatty acids increases the risk of obesity-related metabolic disorders. Harris et al., 2009. While cooking oils are necessary for many cooking processes, the excessive consumption of oils rich in omega-6 fatty acids can promote inflammation, cardiovascular disease, and obesity. To mitigate these effects, it is recommended to balance omega-6 intake with a higher consumption of omega-3 rich oils, such as flaxseed or fish oil, and to avoid oils that are processed or overheated. Energy drinks, a dangerous boost. What they are. Energy drinks are beverages that contain stimulants such as caffeine, taurine, and sugar, which are marketed to increase energy, mental alertness, and physical endurance. These drinks are often consumed by people seeking a quick energy boost, but their consumption comes with significant health risks. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Caffeine overload. The primary active ingredient in most energy drinks is caffeine, a stimulant that affects the central nervous system. When consumed in excess, caffeine can lead to increased heart rate, high blood pressure, and anxiety. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that excessive caffeine consumption can lead to arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats, and other heart-related issues, especially in individuals with pre-existing cardiovascular conditions. Rogers et al., 2010. Dehydration. Energy drinks often contain high amounts of caffeine and sugar, both of which can contribute to dehydration. Caffeine is a diuretic, meaning it increases the production of urine, leading to fluid loss. Additionally, the sugar content can worsen dehydration by increasing the body's need for water to process the excess sugar. Dehydration can impair physical performance, reduce cognitive function, and lead to other complications such as kidney stones and urinary tract infections. Santrop et al., 2013. Impact on mental health. Energy drinks can also have negative effects on mental health. Excessive caffeine consumption has been linked to increased anxiety, restlessness, and sleep disturbances. Long-term use of energy drinks has been associated with mood disorders, and some studies suggest that energy drinks can exacerbate symptoms of depression and anxiety, particularly in adolescents and young adults. Georgieva et al., 2017. Addiction and withdrawal. The combination of caffeine and sugar in energy drinks can lead to dependency. Regular consumption can cause tolerance, meaning that individuals need increasingly larger amounts of the drink to achieve the same stimulating effect. This can lead to withdrawal symptoms, including headaches, fatigue, and irritability, when the consumption of energy drinks is reduced. Juliano and DeSantis, 2002. While energy drinks may provide a temporary boost in energy and alertness, their excessive consumption can lead to dehydration, mental health issues, cardiovascular problems, and addiction. Reducing or eliminating energy drink consumption is crucial for maintaining long-term health, particularly for young people who may be more vulnerable to the negative effects. Soft drinks, the sugar bombs. What they are. Soft drinks, also known as sodas or carbonated beverages, are sweetened drinks that are commonly consumed worldwide. They contain high amounts of sugar, caffeine, artificial flavors, and carbonation. Despite being a convenient and widely accepted source of refreshment, soft drinks are among the most harmful foods and beverages in modern diets. Scientific explanations and physiological effects. Obesity and diabetes. Soft drinks are a major contributor to the obesity epidemic. The high sugar content in sodas leads to a significant increase in calorie intake without providing any nutritional value. Consuming sugary beverages regularly leads to insulin resistance and weight gain. A study published in The Lancet found that sugary beverages are strongly linked to the development of obesity and type 2 diabetes. Morna et al., 2013. Dental health. The high sugar and acid content in soft drinks can lead to the erosion of tooth enamel, causing cavities and other dental issues. The sugar in sodas feeds harmful bacteria in the mouth, which produce acids that degrade the enamel. Research in the Journal of the American Dental Association shows that sugary drinks are one of the leading causes of tooth decay, particularly in children and adolescents. Griffiths et al., 2011. Impact on bone health. Soft drinks, especially those containing caffeine and phosphoric acid, such as cola, can negatively affect bone health. Phosphoric acid may interfere with calcium absorption, leading to a reduction in bone density. Additionally, caffeine increases calcium excretion in urine, further compromising bone strength. Long-term consumption of soft drinks has been associated with an increased risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Wong et al., 2008. Cardiovascular disease. The excessive sugar in soft drinks increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. Studies have shown that high sugar consumption can lead to elevated blood pressure, increased triglycerides, and high LDL cholesterol, all of which contribute to the development of heart disease. A study published in Circulation found that regularly consuming sugary drinks increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. Yang et al., 2014. As we wrap up this video, we hope you now have a deeper understanding of how certain foods, which are often marketed as convenient or even healthy, can be detrimental to your health. We've explored the physiological effects of these harmful foods, including sugary breakfast cereals, soft drinks, fried foods, processed snacks, and more. From increasing the risk of obesity and heart disease to contributing to chronic inflammation and insulin resistance, the data and research we've shared have clearly demonstrated that the choices we make at the grocery store or in the kitchen can have a lasting impact on our well-being. But, most importantly, we've learned that awareness is the first step toward change. Knowledge is power, and by being more mindful of the foods we consume, we can take control of our health and make better decisions moving forward. It's not about eliminating all the foods you love, but rather understanding their potential effects and finding balance. In this video, we didn't just want to highlight the dangers of these foods, but also give you the tools and insights needed to make healthier choices. Whether it's replacing sugary drinks with water or choosing grilled instead of fried, small changes can have a significant impact on your overall health. We want to remind you that health is a journey, not a destination. No one expects you to be perfect, and you don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start with small, manageable steps. Swap a processed snack for a piece of fruit. Try making your own salad dressing instead of buying prepackaged versions, or choose healthier oils for cooking. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection, and to consistently make choices that align with your health goals. Now, we invite you to take this knowledge and share it. Share this video with your friends and family who might also benefit from understanding the impacts of their food choices. Whether you're looking to improve your own health or help others make more informed decisions, the first step is education. So, if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more health and nutrition insights. By subscribing, you'll gain access to a wealth of information on how to live a healthier, more vibrant life. We'll be creating more videos like this, covering topics from nutrition, fitness, mental health, and more, all designed to empower you with the knowledge you need to make informed decisions about your health. Don't miss out on the valuable content we'll be releasing, so turn on the notifications to stay updated on all future videos. We also want to hear from you. What topics would you like us to explore next? Do you have any questions or comments about today's video? Drop them in the comment section below, and let's keep the conversation going. Your feedback helps us create content that's truly valuable to you. In the meantime, remember that health is the most precious gift you have, and taking care of your body today will ensure a better tomorrow. The foods we eat today shape our future health, so it's crucial that we make choices that nourish and support our bodies. And before you go, here's a thought to leave with you. Your health is the foundation for everything else in your life. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. This journey isn't about being perfect. It's about making choices that align with your goals, and those small, conscious decisions can lead to a lifetime of good health. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we'll continue to explore the exciting world of health and wellness. Until then, take care of your body. It's the only place you truly live.